2, 1.
All right, guys. We caught up right as the spin came in, but I'm here with Mullet Pride. What's up?
The spin is live just in time. They are both live. It looks like Speedster. I don't see anything. Okay, finally he's deciding on his loadout now. I'll let you go ahead and read off the conditions.
All right, so we've got we're on Colorado, which is an interesting map. We've got Injected Poison as the point man for Sean Rose, and point man I believe is a unique disguise. It can't be Spec Ops. It has to be point man. Maya, we've got Cleaver as an explosive specialist. Penelope Fiberwire as a militia soldier, and Ezra as an accident explosion as the Scarecrow. So we might see some remote detonations here. But yeah, Colorado's
My
interesting.
my favorite thing about this spin is that both Sean Rose and Penelope eliminate the KO setups. You have to catch them in their routines or manipulate them, but no KOs for either one of them.
Yeah, that's interesting. We'll see how they attack that. Maybe they don't start as a hacker.
Yeah, because a lot of people do that for the Sean Rose Penelope 1-2 combo, but
we got
and then even being close to Ezra, I think we might see a suit only start. It looks like we do from Pigiero. He's going to deal with Ezra first.
Absolutely, the suit only. And this is pretty typical, knocking out this guard here. Nobody should find him.
I've seen some very unfortunate and rare situations where a gun will fall the wrong way and somebody walks over to pick the gun up and guess what? Body found. But
Ezra will find the gun sometimes.
I'd say more than 9 times out of 10 even, that's fine.
Pretty typical, using the distractions to get the guards out of the way in the basement so he can get Ezra. And Ezra can be a knockout here if he wants to, because he doesn't need to keep him alive for any reason.
I didn't see either one of their loadouts. I see they're both dealing with a crowbar, which is one of the best items in the inventory, I think, because it cracks open doors and obviously KO as well. Better than the lockpick.
For sure. One of the dual purpose.
Just maybe a little bit louder.
Ooh, looks like you got spotted on the camera, and if you are trespassing, then a camera will actually get rid of your silent assassin and it can't be returned. You can get seen, but you cannot get spotted. There is a difference.
Pigiero on cleanup duty. Looks like he took care of everyone down there. Just time to... Oh, he's got a pause on...
He's referencing a website, perhaps.
Oh.
Maybe hit maps. I suppose I should probably...
Sounds like it would be a convenient source for perhaps like all your hitman needs.
Something like that. Speaking of, I need to update my stream title. I believe this is Group H.
Yes.
All right, there we go.
Just throw co-casting with Mullet and you'll get about 30 more views.
There we go. I did co-casting with Mullet.
Good deal. All right, so Pigiero finally done with the cleanup duty. He's gonna go in here and grab his. Let's see. He got the EMP, so there's your explosion.
So we'll see if he sets that up.
He needs the Scarecrow, so that's not...
Did he knock out Ezra already? So he is going to go for a propane, yeah. There we go. Looks like he's going to do it loud. He's not going to drag him into the shelter.
Yeah, I think he's okay with that because he'll be all the way over by the Scarecrow.
Yeah.
Disguise, he's not going to be anywhere near the house where he has to worry about evading.
And it's all cleaned up, so he's good on bodies found for sure.
If anything, it might throw off Penelope, but it looks like she's over here right now, so...
I don't think we have to worry about cycles on that one.
Speedster is just following the footsteps of Pigiero, just a little bit behind.
Pigiero getting the chameleon achievement for being the scarecrow.
Ah,
And he's detonated the Ezra kill, and it looks successful, and he gets back into his disguise, so that looks like a successful Ezra kill. Still green guns. Oh, body found. Oh, it's the guy that we were talking about at the beginning.
oh,
Yeah.
see, now because there was a loud
Yep.
explosion, that body is going to be an issue. Wow.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. I think he might need to just drag it down the stairs before he kills Ezra and put it somewhere down there, maybe.
Now, the only other thing I can think of is what you said about the tornado shelter. Try and
Yeah.
pull it in there. That way you don't. I mean, regardless, you're dragging a body a little bit further.
Yeah, it's just you got to go through the
That is
process of
Maya
getting the mask,
Parvati,
and
Sri Lankan assassin turned pirate.
Yeah, that is
and
true.
Sean
It's one
isn't going to
more
come downstairs,
step.
so getting his body down there is a little hard too.
Sir, hold on to your belongings.
Looks like Speedster's trying to overcome Maya's VIP by distracting that guard so that Maya will react to something. And it looks like he's getting an isolation on her. Let's see if it works out. She's attending to the generator, and he's going to silent attack her, it looks like. Hopefully he doesn't do it with the screwdriver in his hand.
Okay. Whatever. Don't do
Yeah,
that
he definitely
again.
wants to set up this cleaver kill.
Hey, you. I think you left this behind.
And Pigiero is making his way into the basement, and it looks like he has managed to maneuver around that guard rather than knocking him out.
Based on previous tournaments, I can say that Speedster plays more safe. I mean, ironically, his name being Speedster, you would think he would be no holds barred, and, you know, just go in and risk it all. But he's very careful in what he does. And there's another restart for Pigiero,
Yep.
unfortunately.
He got a,
Looks like Speedster kind of just gave up on Maya. I didn't see a KO, so I think
I think he did
okay,
too.
he went and grabbed the cleaver.
Looks like he's going to go for the point man disguise now. And again, I'm not sure how the spin works completely, but I'm imagining because it doesn't say Spec Ops and it says point man that it has to be the point man.
That's correct. The roulette site does specify all of the disguises, so
So we need to make sure that
that's something you have to be careful with. I think some of the best examples of that are the different types of guards in Marrakesh.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
There's like street soldiers, and then there's the guys in the school that are red, the red hats and the green hats. So
We've seen that.
Convenient that we have all the images for reference.
Oh, and Pigiero getting a corner subdue, and he got caught.
Oh wow, not the way you expected to get
Yeah.
caught because of the other two guys in the room. Someone's behind him.
Sir,
And Speedster has the point man disguise, so maybe he's gonna go try and get Sean. Sean seems to be over with Maya right now. Ezra is isolated in the basement for him, but that again is a loud explosion, so we need to be careful about how they do that.
Speedster getting his propane.
Yep, he's got a propane tank. I don't know if he has anything to detonate it. I wasn't paying attention to his inventory.
If anything, he's got a silenced pistol,
Yeah.
but I did not see if he had anything else. Maybe the trap kill is going to be easier when it comes to the Scarecrow, but
Yep,
then again, Scarecrow's basically suit on this map, so
it is. Yeah, it's probably worse.
Speedster taking care of the body that got found on Pigiero. He's dragging it all the way down.
Yep, and that's probably smart if you're gonna go for the Ezra kill first. You could always save it for last and escape through the tornado shelter, which is the super safe method, but it is a little bit hard to get that mask sometimes. I know those hackers can be finicky with how they respond to the turning on of the computer. Looks like Sean's coming in.
Good timing for him.
And he's got the point man disguise, and Sean should be by himself here, I think. But oh, it looks like Penelope's coming in.
There are people approaching the house, yeah.
Penelope and Sean are going to be right there. That's really bad timing. Hopefully she walks past and he has time to get him right there.
Looks like it's going to be good.
Yeah, he needs to be careful because his
Just have to watch the people near the stairs. That would be the worst way to get wrecked.
He got him.
Oh, wow. That was
close.
He got spotted and then...
Because his disguise is trespassing
very
in
good.
the house. Wow. Okay, well, Sean will be fine if his body's found because he's poisoned. Now he just needs to get rid of Penelope with the fiber wire. Get back into a militia soldier disguise. Pidgey has secured the kill on Penelope. She gets isolated at several points when she goes into the house, so she's not too hard to get. And he got spotted.
So I think what Speedster is trying to do, he's going to lure Penelope downstairs because he's moving every body and every weapon out of the way. I don't think he would be this this careful if he wasn't trying to get someone down there. Look how far he's dragging the body. Like I said, he's a very careful player. I think he was going to take it to the box up at the corner of the house.
Oh, I see what you mean, yeah. I think he can get it over there when that hacker moves.
He's just considering this guy right now because he doesn't know where the body's being dragged away to. You would hate to see a head turn.
Yeah.
An awkward view kind of just screw his almost 9 minute run.
Yep. Pidgey looks to be getting the point man disguise. And he's going for the quick way. If the one doesn't respond to the bathroom, you can just hit the other before you get the bathroom guy.
I'm really liking what Speedster's doing here. So what we saw him doing, it seemed like he was about to do the explosion accident, but he knows that it's probably safer to save that for the very end in case all those bodies laying around.
Yep.
You know, result in a body being found. So I think what he's going to do is save that for the very end and then rush for an exit.
Yeah.
Because he is on his way to...
Yeah, this is a pretty free disguise
I
right
would
here.
say get a militia soldier, correct?
Yep, there's a generator right here. This is the, the default disguise when you first do this map. Looks like he's picking up a coin just in case. This is a very, very secure, safe way to get this disguise because there's too many objects in the way blocking. Hopefully he, that guy over there to take a piss doesn't see him.
Good to go.
So Pidgey was hoping to take care of Sean before he left, but
Yeah.
oh,
Looks like he's got him.
yeah, okay.
Injected.
He
poison.
was right behind him at the sink, but some people were still in there, so he didn't risk it. But
Yeah.
looks like it worked out for him anyways.
So we got 2 kills confirmed for Pidgey. He's moving along nicely. I don't think he's picked up the cleaver yet. I could be wrong. Looks like he's going for an explosive specialist disguise for Maya. And you can lure this guy with the radio and then toss him into the baler. And Speedster is doing the exact same thing. And we are halfway through this spin. There's 15 minutes left on the clock. And with the way these two are playing, I would say that there's not a whole lot of room for a restart at this point. Maybe one.
Yeah, maps with more than 2 targets, I'm always kind of on the opinion that there's
It's just you gotta play safe.
no way that once you're past halfway that the spin's getting completed, especially Colorado because it's the one map that does have 4 targets. But even the bigger maps like Santa Fortuna and Mumbai.
Mumbai,
Those
I'm
are-
interested to see. I haven't seen a roulette on Mumbai yet because I haven't been watching as long as some of the other people here, but Mumbai seems interesting because there's so many events that you can trigger to get them to do things, and based on the spin, you might be able to utilize those.
Yeah, I don't think I've watched one this event either, but I do recall the last uh, Roulette Rivals 3. I believe it was Johnny
Oh yeah,
Axe
yeah.
that got I think it was a sub 7 or a sub 8 minute run on Mumbai.
Nice. Yeah, he's good. He's really good.
Very good. I think he's probably the top speed runner in the world, but I mean he does great
What?
in all game modes. He's done great in Ghost mode and Roulette
Yeah.
as well. This is the first time I think we've seen Pigiero competing, and he's surprised. He's been
Yeah.
doing very well. I shouldn't say surprised because it's not that I was expecting him to do bad, but
He's
he's
very
definitely
solid.
displayed himself well.
Looks like he's getting a good isolate
Could-
on Maya.
Yeah, it's always nice to interrupt distractions with another distraction. Move your target a lot quicker.
Yeah. All right, so he's just got the detonation on Ezra, and I believe he set the. Did he set that up already? I know he set it up before he restarted.
I don't remember
but
him.
I don't remember if he.
Yeah,
did
I don't
this
remember
time.
him going in there yet. So
It doesn't look like Ezra's
wow,
in the
this
right
is
spot on the map.
surprising how a 7, almost 8 minute run is
Yeah, farther
moving
along.
along way faster than this 13-minute run. I guess there's nothing wrong with that because this is Colorado.
Yeah.
Look at how many draws we've had on Colorado, and look how many
You've got to
you know
really
restarts
be careful.
can
Yeah.
kill you. Well, he's going for the Scarecrow, so
Yeah.
he might have already set this up. It probably was the first thing he did while we were focused on Speedster, but
Let's see. Maybe he. Yeah, he's got an EMP charge set up. So I'm not sure what he's doing. I'm guessing maybe he's gonna.
oh, there's a camera.
Uh-oh.
There's a camera when he wants to run to the exit.
Oh, he almost got spotted there. It was close.
Yeah, I don't know if that was the move there.
Yeah.
He's gonna walk all the way around to the gate exit.
Yeah, these guards here have almost killed me a couple of times because I'm not sure about their timing. But
So what he's gonna do is the explosion will turn the remaining guards around.
Yep.
And then they shouldn't be checking him out.
and there it
He's
is.
gonna be close.
He's green guns, and that's a clear exit. That's a GG from Pigiero. Nice job. Very solid.
well
2
done.
tries. That's good for Colorado.
Okay.
And an 8-minute run is actually fairly short for Colorado.
Oh yeah, for sure. There's somebody in the server, and I can't remember exactly who. Looks like Speedster just screwed himself anyways.
Keep it
Yeah.
up.
14 and a half minutes in, and he KO'd. All right, so we will clear spin, and next,
We have
Sapienza.
Sapienza.
Next. Let me go ahead and set this spin up. I gotta let them know.
This is another one where if you get too carried away with the restarts, it can start to get too time consuming, and you just kind of automatically lose if you get to a certain point. Because it's such a large map, and depending on the disguises, especially if they're unique disguises like Oscar or the detective, it can be pretty hard to get if you don't if you have too many restarts.
Yeah, I think Pigiero and Gordini they had a match with like Falcone and the detective in the same spin, and it ended up being a draw. They
Yep,
both hated
I think
that.
I saw that.
All right, I've informed them we're gonna spin at 23. Give me some time. I am adminning, so I'm gonna go ahead and.
Pigiero in the chat. Very good job, man. That was a solid run. Second try. That's very good.
Speedster, he was 14 and a half minutes in. He had everything set up.
Yeah, he's playing real safe.
And he ended up KOing Penelope with 14:33 on the clock, I believe.
Hey, Lowers, I'm doing really good. How are you?
That was his in-game time, rather, 14:33. Yeah, it was very unfortunate. He was playing very careful. There was no like you had a couple close calls. He was playing super careful.
Lowers' computer, unfortunately, messed with him and uninstalled the game, I think.
Oh yeah, that sucked. I was ready to watch him. A lot of people have been waiting for him to play again, and of course Johnny. Everyone loves watching Johnny. So,
Yeah.
but I think it's already been rescheduled. So,
Yeah, I think it has.
okay, I have the spin. I'm going to send it off to my fellow admins to make sure they approve of it. Just something that we do to make sure that all spins are fair. I don't want to
Yeah.
like this morning at 9 a.m. It was Mike and T-Nort, Mr. Mike and T-Nort,
I
T-Nort,
saw
and the
that.
first thing that came up was for scale. The first thing was broadsword with the knight armor, and uh, Viking axe with what was it? Burial robes, and I was like, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and spin this
Yeah,
one again.
that's too difficult, I think, for 30 minutes, maybe like an hour, but 30
Yeah.
minutes, that's a lot.
All right, we're going at what did I say, 1723. Mr. Mike approved. Hopefully the timer comes up. Mrs. Colonel Oates, is
That is
that
my fiance.
wife, girlfriend?
Yeah.
Oh, awesome! Congratulations.
Thank you, Pigiero.
Did the spin pop up yet? Do I need to click send again?
Let me refresh and see. Yeah, I don't have it. There it is.
All right, cool.
Minute 15. See what happens.
Hey, good luck, Pigiero.
Yeah, good luck. Good job so far. Colorado's tough.
So does Mrs. Colonel Oates enjoy Hitman? Or
She likes watching.
oh,
Yeah,
well, there we go.
she really enjoys watching. In fact, my whole family kind of enjoys watching it, but they are not as they're not gamers as much as I am. So I've tried to get my sister to play it, but she it's a little bit too much when you're not like you're focused on aiming and things like that you're not used to. It's a lot to take in. So
I've always said, because I have a lot of friends that game, but it is so hard to get them into this game. It's
yeah,
something else.
it's a barrier.
It's
There's a big
not,
barrier.
It's not your typical like walk through game.
Yeah.
It's not linear at all.
Yep.
It's a sandbox to enjoy.
I love it so much though. It's so cool.
All right, we are 10 seconds away.
Here we go. Let's see what the spin is. Ooh, okay. That's interesting. So we have an accident explosion on Silvio as a private detective, so I'm assuming we'll see some remote kill there. And then we have the hatchet with the store clerk for Francesco, which is, I believe is there a free store clerk disguise? I think there's one laying in the store.
If there is, yeah.
So let's see what they decide. I think Pidgey just started from the harbor, so maybe he's going for the store clerk disguise right away. And the hatchet, I'm trying to remember where the hatchet is on this map.
The hatchet, isn't that behind the church somewhere? Or is that closer to the gardeners?
It might be back there. I think that's the part of Sapienza I'm a little bit more unfamiliar with. I'm more familiar with the mansion and the biolab area. The church area, I haven't played enough of the Patient Zero stuff to know much about that. In for Fun has won the other one that was going on, so congrats to him.
Oh, and they are raiding us. Thank you, Mo, for the raid.
Everybody joining. We are starting on our second map. It's Sapienza. Pigiero won the Colorado matchup with a very nice second try run.
It was, what, about 7:48 in game time?
Yeah, something around 8
Colorado?
minutes, yeah.
Very, very well done. It was sub 8. Very well done. It was only after one restart, I think.
Yeah, really nice. And it does look like Pidgey is going to go for that disguise. I think it's in here, if I remember correctly. Yep, it's right there. So he'll secure that disguise. And it looks like Speedster is going to go for the detective. And maybe set up a remote kill with Silvio.
This is one of the most well-known maps, this one in Paris, so I feel like, I don't want to say all strats are the same, but we see very similar setups.
Yeah, they isolate them in the same way every time, pretty much.
Franny is taken out in her office.
Yep. And then Silvio in the observatory.
Of the time.
Alright, looks like we got a crime noticed on Pigiero. He did a body shot on the chef, but he ran past and the NPC spotted him. Sometimes that's a little finicky. It's almost safer to go out the window there, I think. But Speedster's getting the disguise from the detective pretty successfully. We saw some trouble with that yesterday.
Yeah, I like how he got it. He didn't wait a real long time to follow him down his path. It was
And a good day to you, sir.
So
easily isolated in that little tunnel.
we'll see if Speedster can do it his strats a little bit quicker this time.
What do you mean, to quote CJ? That's her name.
Franny DeSanti. Oh, he's saying that's her name. He's, what do you mean? that's obviously her name.
Yeah.
We don't know her by any other name here. Only Franny DeSanti.
I also want to state the fact that because this detective carries a man purse, it should count as a free briefcase.
True.
And he should be allowed to store something in there.
Yeah, maybe a starting disguise.
Inventory.
Maybe if they made him a starting disguise, and he's the only starting disguise in the game where you're allowed to carry a briefcase. All right, looks like he's going
Looks
for
like
Silvio.
Silvio's walking in
That
here.
is Silvio Caruso.
Throwing a fire extinguisher.
Ooh,
Is he?
I hope he's not doing Hitman 1 strats right now.
Yeah, that does not kill in this game.
Oh no.
Fire extinguishers only knock out, so
There is a propane on top of the
There
roof,
is,
so I'm
yeah.
wondering if he's just trying to delay stuff.
maybe he's trying to get a knockout without any bodies found, without using any Calmer shots. That could be it. It's interesting. Oh, we got a
Riddler
body
says
found.
you can get the detective disguise on the bench.
Yeah, it is possible if there aren't any NPCs around, or if they're looking away.
Restart for Speedster. He was, I want to say, 5 minutes. Not quite 5 minutes, but
Yeah,
about 4 minutes in.
that's it's not too bad. We're only 5 minutes into the spin, so he's still got time. But Pigiero is moving along with the stylist disguise, and looks like he's gonna maybe try and isolate Franny here so that he can get her later.
Hey, Johnny.
Yeah, I'm not sure what he was trying to do with the fire extinguisher. I thought maybe he was trying to go for a knockout where a body wouldn't be found, as opposed to using a trank shot.
No hesitation for Pigiero.
Ooh, that was close.
Unconscious witness.
Yeah.
That was definitely a silent KO. I don't know how Franny witnessed that.
I'm not sure either.
I would be very uncomfortable right now thinking
Yeah.
if I was Pigiero, because that. See, he's even thinking about it. Perhaps he was just checking the conditions. So he's got his propane.
Yep. I don't think he secured the detective disguise, though, did he?
Not yet, but he might be able to isolate these guards.
Looks like...
Okay. Oh,
I'm
wow.
not sure what he's
He's
doing.
going to do it on the
Oh,
go.
okay, he's gonna get the guards then. Ooh, careful on the stairs there. Cannot
Yeah,
silent attack on the
these
stairs.
man.
Oh,
Why not throw distractions here?
I think he was trying to knock him out with the propane there, and he accidentally tossed it instead
Oh,
of locking on first.
I guess I'm just curious why he isn't, throwing a crowbar down the set of stairs to get someone to come check it out.
Yeah.
But as anyone would say, there's a difference in watching and versus
Oh yeah,
playing. Your
absolutely.
nerves are at a whole new level. You don't think the same. The strats that you've practiced and have down
Yeah.
step by step don't work
Yeah,
anymore.
sometimes they just kind of go out the window. Looks like Speedster.
Target lockdown.
Speedster's got the stylist disguise this time, instead of going straight for the detective. So we'll see if he can get the hatchet and take out Francesca. And again,
Now that I'm thinking about it, the axe is the one that is behind the church, the old axe. And the battle axe is in the ruins. So the hatchet, I'm thinking it might be in the gardener shed.
Yeah.
If only there was a website to check
Yeah.
right now, but
I'm not checking on the fly, but I'm sure somebody will. Or somebody probably knows.
somebody probably knows. There are a lot of players. And Silver said yes in all caps, so perhaps he's confirming I was right. It is
Oh, wow.
in the gardener shed.
Speedster just got a head turn and not a silent attack, but he still has green guns.
Yeah, that is very fortunate.
That's
Hitmaps.com. Thanks, B1 Riddler. I'll check that out.
yeah. Exclamation point
Not
hit
gonna
maps
sing
will should work.
Hitmaps.com. Whoever made that video, or whoever sang in that video, much better. Hey, Doria. I want to go ahead and say this. Everyone in the chat who's watching, if you're not already following Colonel Oates on Twitch, he is a new member of our community, and he's already done a lot of shoutcasting. We appreciate the work he's done.
Thank you, appreciate that.
So if you guys give him a follow on Twitch, look at that.
Nice.
How would I know it's How would I know it's you, bro? Says Adoria. You guys both call me Muletto.
All right, so we're 4 minutes and 6 minutes into the runs, respectively, and they both just did the same thing. Actually, they tossed the hatchet up, and they're going to get Francesca. Pidgey has her isolated.
Yeah, looks. As Nacho said, coordinated.
So yeah, so the difference is the Pidgey had her isolated already, so he's got a secure kill on her. Now we do have red guns on Pidgey, and we're pretty sure that was but he got that red guns with Francesca. So and he just killed her, so I don't know how he's going to bring those green guns back. I'm not sure if he knows.
Here's the thing that's also confusing me. The unconscious witness thing disappeared when he killed her.
I'm not sure. Maybe he got camera? Yeah, that's
if
my
he
guess.
got caught by a camera, it was... I'm trying to think of...
It might be Silvio.
I don't know.
It's true.
It might be...
Could be Silvio, could be cameras. Either way, he is proceeding, and so he must know more than us.
Is it when he... Is he the one... Where did he take out Silvio?
He took out Silvio on the like the overhang in the observatory when he was walking.
Okay, so yes, I remember when he KO'd the second guard, Silvio turned around.
Yeah, I think so.
Which caused the target lockdown. And then...
Oh, looks like Speedster just alerted that guard, but
oh no,
it was a false alarm.
This is a soft one. I think this causes an issue. I believe Franny is going to be... Well, this one's different because the exclamation point above him went away almost right away.
It's going to complicate the isolation a little bit because he's not. Yeah, she's going into lockdown.
Yeah.
Ah, that's really unfortunate. That's really
Yeah.
that's just sort of a mechanical unfortunate. Oh, Pigiero getting spotted taking that disguise. That's really unfortunate.
Wow.
He's 7 minutes in and he has to restart. Yeah.
Yeah, if he would have stayed crouching while doing
Yep.
that, he was behind the scooter.
That's true. Johnny pointing that out. That's
Looks like Speedster might be okay because Franny is
yeah, she came back out of
being
lockdown.
reset.
Let's see if he goes for.
Question is where the other guard's gonna go. What is he doing?
Looks like he's just gonna silent attack him. He needs to get the guard body. Oh, he's taking them all out. Okay. Well.
Very well done.
Yeah,
Nice recovery.
That is good. That's very good.
Yeah, Johnny. I think I know what he was doing too.
Next up,
He's just kind of.
Caruso.
Yeah, he was
He
staring.
was looking at Franny to Sandy's panties.
Yeah, exactly.
All right. Well, Speedster with the clear advantage now. 7 minutes in.
Yep. And he also has Silvio
Like
isolated.
I said, playing safe.
Yeah, it's proving to be the best way.
Yeah, Riddler. Isn't that how it works on Ghost Mode too? Wrong lock-ons right as you decide to throw something.
Yeah, that's true.
5 NPCs laying on the ground and he risked throwing it. No way. I'm dragging bodies about social distancing and distance apart.
All right, and it looks like Silvio's in the observatory. Now we just need to get an isolate on him. He's got 2 crowbars. He's got green guns, and he knocked out the guard and Silvio. So now he's going to have to switch into his detective disguise and go down there and set up some sort of explosion. And he's grabbing the propane tank for that. And I think he had an EMP in his pocket.
Yes. Hey, Froat and or Adoria on that account. I really hope that Speedster hides the guard before he does this because he threw a
Yes.
crowbar. So. All right,
Yep,
good.
he's going for that. He took care of that on Colorado too. I think he was aware that if you do a loud bang, that people will come running. All right, so he's got his mansion security on. I don't remember on this run if he had secured the detective disguise or not, but we'll find out here in a second. I don't think he did, so he might have to go do that.
Carefully switching to the guard disguise for an easier exit out of the mansion
for sure.
grounds.
And we are halfway through the spin. 15 minutes left on the clock. I think they probably both have room for a restart if something happens, but after that, it's going to be the final run.
Yeah, not sure. I know what you mean. Because he's got that sanguine fashion logo on it.
Yep.
You think stylist from Paris.
Some of the disguises are very similar.
I always think that every time I see store clerk spin as a disguise, I'm always like, wait a second. All right.
Yeah, like, wait, which map?
On
Yeah,
Paris,
I just
the
if you saw
stylist
that,
disguise.
you'd be confused about which map you were playing.
Exactly.
Can't live with him.
All right, so he's woken up the detective.
Oh, and then the palace staff versus the what are they called? Mansion staff on this one. Ooh, careful, Pidgey.
Yeah, Pidgey's.
Yeah, he's not using a calmer, so that is going to be a bullet impact.
Yeah,
Looks like he's fine though.
the detective is
All
not
right.
doing what he wants him to do.
Well, that's because he hasn't activated the radio. He thought he was going to get in trouble for turning the radio on or something, but
He's turned it on and off
All
a
right,
couple
wait
of
a
times
second.
here, and he woke up, but he went back to sleep. This is what happened the other day.
wait.
Yeah, this happened the other day
Okay,
too.
so I think what happened was Pigiero put some sedative poison in the detective's tea.
Must have, yeah.
And so we have an issue here. What about just a regular distraction where he throws a brick around the corner or something?
Yeah, I'm not sure. I think he tried a coin toss, but I think he's gonna end up going for a Calmer shot here. He's dropping.
Yeah, I was just wondering if his Calmer has any ammo left.
I don't think he's used a shot with his Calmer actually. I think it's fully loaded right now.
He did. I mean, he did anticipate using the Calmer on the detective
Yeah.
because we saw how he acquired it earlier on.
He's got
but
both shots. He needs to be careful because there's an NPC to his left. He's gonna have to be really careful here, and not make the same mistake.
I don't
Standing
know.
up.
I don't know.
Oh, okay, he got away with it.
There's still one other guard over there.
He's got it.
He is in the clear.
So he just has to go back and blow up Silvio, and then I don't know if he's going to shoot the propane tank and save the EMP for the virus, or if he's going to try and make the shot on the virus.
Oh, that's a good point. I forgot all about the virus because I'm always focused when it comes to roulette. I'm always focused
The
on
targets.
The first map was Colorado, and actually, interesting fact about that. Speedster was 14 minutes and 30 something seconds in, and he had the fiber wire, Penelope, and he ended up punching her in the face. But it was crazy because Speedster had the clear advantage with 14 plus minute strat in, and Pigiero came out of nowhere with a sub 8 minute strat.
Yeah,
and
second try.
took Colorado. Very, very good. He had a late restart too, so he saved himself.
All right, we see Speedster setting up the Silvio kill, getting all of the bodies dumped so that they don't get found when he blows them up. Very smart. So it doesn't look like he's going to do a remote kill. He's going to shoot it. And then he'll save the EMP for taking out the laptop to destroy the virus. Not having to worry about that shot can sometimes be a little difficult. And he is on console, so that is a harder shot than on PC.
Yeah.
I don't think I would attempt it if I were on console.
The virus pistol shot. Terrible.
He hit the wrong part of the rock, but I think he should still be fine here.
Some type of quarantine unit.
Let's see what he's gonna do here. Looks like that guard, he's not gonna worry about him. He is just gonna run up and toss the EMP and be done with it, I think. And then he should have a clear exit to the plane. Looks like he's gonna place it to avoid getting this guy's attention. And it looks like he's got a pretty clear exit. See if he stays green guns, but this looks like a GG, and it's a tie game. Nice. Very well played.
Awesome. I never, root for anyone specifically, but I always enjoy that when the third match comes on. That means a little more.
Sure.
All right. And accepting that spin puts it, as fake Diana would say, 2-2.
Yep. Let's see what we have. I'd be interested in seeing a Bangkok or a Marrakesh. We haven't seen one today.
I will be talking to my good old buddy RNG, asking him what he wants to do. Give me a moment. I did not have that set up. Colorado already happened, not you?
Mumbai. Yeah, we are doing the legacy maps, I believe, so I don't think Mumbai will be in it, but a couple of the other matches have done some of the Hitman 2 maps, and they will be posted on YouTube, I believe. I think all of these will be, so. Guided training, yeah. That would be funny, a guided training. There's not a ton of kill conditions for Jasper, but you could. Landslide would be interesting, because that's a really, really fast map. You can get Marco very, very quickly if you know what you're doing.
And I would not know what I'm doing.
I know there's a way to like create a like a lockdown with a duck, and then you can get him with the there's like a scooter that he runs by, and you can get an explosion on that that will cause an accident kill, and then you can run to the exit, and you can do that in sub 1 minute. So let's see what we have in store for these two. I'd love to see a Bangkok spin. I think Bangkok is really interesting because Ken is super hard to get him to do what you want sometimes. It's probably not as fun as playing it as it is watching it, but
All right. Just sent the spin.
awesome. So we have a Marrakesh spin coming up in a minute. Awesome map. This is one of my favorites too.
It didn't used to be one of my favorites, but I've grown to like it. I really like this map for contracts mode.
That's how it happened for me too. I didn't like it at the start, and then I learned like how to get in and out of the consulate and the school, and it became much more fun to me.
Johnny, there is no way you understand this game, and that's because IOI doesn't even understand this game. Sorry.
All right, 30 seconds, and we've got the spin.
Yeah, what Pro said.
Yeah, the head turning does seem to be a little bit less prevalent in Hitman 2 than it did in the first one, but it's still there.
All right, so expecting a clear decision here and not a draw.
Yeah. Well, this is a pretty good spin. I like this spin.
Yeah, definitely going to be linear in terms
for
of
sure.
how they start. There's 0% chance somebody wants to get raised up first here.
Yeah.
I'd say the only way this would happen is if between acquiring the two disguises that you get Klaus just at the end of the preferred route.
Yeah.
But no, there's very simple linear
Yep.
here.
This is very very linear. You just start as the janitor, get the masseuse disguise, get Klaus on the ledge, and then make your way back to the school with the janitor disguise. And it's pretty this can be done in sub 5 for sure.
Well, we saw a sub 8 Colorado from
That's
Pigiero,
true.
so I would not down a sub 5 coming out of him. Then again, Speedster has shown how careful, slow, and steady wins the race as well.
Yeah. I think
Regardless of what his name says.
yeah, I think this is a good deciding map for sure.
Riddler said it takes sub 5 just to load on PS4.
That's true. There's an advantage to PC.
Yeah, and I think the complaint can be made that, well, you know, I had slower loading times, but I think that everyone involved does like having this cross-platform across PC as well.
Yeah. It benefits everybody, I agree. All right, so Speedster getting caught trying to get the Klaus disguise, or get the Connie disguise, and Pigiero has successfully gotten it, so he's going to be a little bit ahead in the run, which can be quite a bit of a lead on this map, because this is, while it is a bigger map, it is still pretty short.
Yeah, especially both disguises being
Yeah.
one after another in
Yep.
here.
Now to locate Klaus Strandberg.
Pigiero working on the isolation for Klaus. He's going to get this cop out of the way, and then when Klaus comes to lean over the ledge, he'll have to be careful, because trying to get him to fall there can be tricky. The people can vertically spot you very easily. if you don't take care of them.
Yeah, somebody in the chat said that earlier. I don't even know how to refer to his name, but he said they are extended vertically in regards to the head turning.
That cop down there will see you do just about anything, and there's a woman down there who will see the same as well. It can be kind of annoying.
I like the point that Froat just made. Fast spins, you might think they're easy, but you have to remember you're racing against somebody else who has that same fast spin.
That's true. And when you're doing a speed run, you can, open your inventory and it pauses the in-game timer, but there's a real live timer on this one, so you don't get a pause. A pause does not benefit you in this.
Yeah, correct.
Looks like he's isolating Klaus. Klaus ignored the toss, so he'll have to keep tossing it. Oh, Crowbar got an unlucky bounce there. Klaus is not listening to us.
Johnny, that's one of the coolest parts about roulette is any simple mistake, may it be in a fast strat or a slow strat, can cost you an entire game.
That's very true. Klaus not really listening to the crowbar tosses for some reason. He's just... Oh, there's a cop there. Don't...
Wow.
Man, this is
weird.
This is a struggle trying to get him to come in here. And now there's a woman. See that woman? She hears the crowbar and comes up. She's so annoying to deal with.
That's why you almost went. He's gonna do it. He wants to KO her. He's gonna shoot the wall behind the cop and he's gonna push her. Or he's gonna push Klaus.
He's gonna have to toss him off. He missed the push. I think he should get it here, though. Oh, no, he got spotted.
Look at that.
That's really unfortunate. So Speedster's going to be quite far ahead in the lead now, having already isolated Klaus. He might actually just go for the push. He's going for the push, and it's clean. He got it.
Target down. Next up,
All the F's in the chat for Pigiero.
Yeah.
Until Speedster pull off what he couldn't based on the couple seconds that he had to deal with the lady.
If Klaus would just listen to the tosses, that would have been much simpler for him. But Klaus was not listening to his tosses, which is, I don't know. There's a couple of targets in this game that really don't do well with lures for some reason. Ken being one of them.
Yeah.
Do not discuss the incident. All right, so Speedster is quite far ahead. So if he stays safe like he has been, I think the money's on him. There isn't really any catching up at this point unless he slips up. So we'll see what happens here with the infiltration of the school. He'll probably go for the standard radio lure.
Yep, the radio lure always gets him isolated up in the...
Yep, and it's fiber wire.
The hole in the ground and fiber wire. All you have to do is throw something over by the sinks or the trash can.
Yeah. You got to make sure you don't get spotted by Zaydan as he walks in, because sometimes he can see you under the stall. And when you toss something, he actually starts to spot you, and he won't listen to your toss. And so that's a little bit finicky sometimes. And it's not a good idea to try and fiber wire him in the doorway, because you most likely will get spotted by somebody from down below.
Yeah. The other thing I've seen happen this event in regards to getting caught in school is people climbing up that hole in the ground.
Yeah, yeah.
Or in the guard in that room next to it. It's caught a couple of people.
Speedster taking the safe way in through the pipe. He collected the headmaster's key on the way there, so now he'll be able to get through the school doors without having to crowbar them or anything. Using a coin distraction to get past that guard. Playing very safe, and it seems to be paying off. Pidgey's still trying to get Klaus, but Klaus is not at the ledge yet.
Sorry to disappoint the people who wanted a sub-5 run here, but he's still, he's still going straight forward and straight at it. So.
Yeah, but I mean, a win is a win, whether it's sub-5 or 8 minutes. A win is a win.
And see Speedster's looking at the guard I was just talking about, who often spots people.
Yeah,
climbing up.
he's tricky, and he doesn't have his mini map on, so it's a little bit scarier for me because I always play with my mini map. But looks like Zaydan's coming up the stairs, or maybe he hasn't responded to the radio yet, but he will come up the stairs here. And Speedster will be able to isolate him in this room, and you can place him almost anywhere in this room that's not in the doorway, and he won't get spotted, so. Alright, Zaydan's headed up the stairs. It looks like Pigiero is trying to toss Klaus off. And I think he tranquilized that cop, and so
Yeah, that was neat.
looks like he's tossing him off, and it's a clean toss. He's got green guns,
That is General Reza
picking up the
Zaydan.
janitor's disguise. He'll make his way into the school, and
Alright. And
Speedster has got a successful lure onto Zaydan, and he shouldn't get seen here. This is an easy fiber wire kill.
Yeah, the thing we gotta hope for is he doesn't get prompt screwed
Yep,
here.
and he got it. Looks like a clean kill. He leaves him there.
Both targets down.
I don't
Head
believe he has
towards
the
next.
APC keys, so we'll see how he chooses to exit here. A clean exit can be difficult from the school without the APC keys if you're not careful.
I think the smartest thing he could do is grab the soldier
Yep,
disguise.
that's what he's doing. That's a safe way. So he's going to make a long run to the exit, but he is far ahead of his opponent. So I think this is a GG, unless something goes wrong.
I like how Pigiero goes into the. I mean, a lot of people have been doing this, but I like this
Yeah,
inducing panic.
I learned
when
that
they get
from
into the school.
CJ.
Speedster, he does the school, the rooftop
Gotcha.
with the headmaster to get in there. But
Well,
all
it's
right,
a
yeah,
GG.
I'm gonna go ahead and
That's a 4-2 win for Speedster. Very, very well played. I would say very good run from Pigiero on the Colorado map, but it seems that the safe play style proved to be better for Sapienza and Marrakesh.
I think Pigiero just learned that he is lost. I saw him going loco on the camera. He's gonna finish it out anyways, like a real soldier.
Yeah, those were very entertaining matches. Pretty close for the most part. Thank you, Adoria.
All right. Well, if you don't mind, I'd like to go ahead and remind people in the chat. Tomorrow is Minicomp 21, and it is something new that I've set up.